Welcome back. In this video, I'll be discussing about how you can enable default label and policies for Microsoft Information Production. In Microsoft Information Production, there are few by default labels and policies which are available. If you want to continue with those policies and labels, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to customize them further, then you can customize those labels and policy as per your requirement. If we talk about what all default labels and policies which are available, then there are few sensitive labels and sensitive label policies which are available, and client-side auto labeling, service-side auto labeling, and few data loss prevention policies for teams and the devices. These are the policies and labels which are available by default. The default sensitivity label policy will make the labels available for the users to start labeling their document and emails with the sensitive labels. The default client-side auto labeling configuration will automatically start recommending users to apply sensitive labels when the solution will detect the credit card numbers in the document or emails users are working with. The third one is the server-side auto labeling. The server-side auto labeling help label sensitive documents at rest and the emails in transit. Now the last one is the default DLP policies for teams and the devices. The default DLP policies for teams can detect the presence of credit card numbers in all the team chats and the channel messages. And the default DLP policies for devices can detect the presence of credit card numbers on the Windows 10 devices that has been onboarded into the Microsoft 365 compliance. For a new customer, if you have not enabled these by default policies, then this will be the first screen which you will see, and you can activate all those default policies if you have not enabled it yet. You can see that in Microsoft 365 Compliance Center under Solution and Information Protection, which I will be demonstrating just now. So let's log into compliance.microsoft.com. And once you log into compliance.microsoft.com with your required admin credentials, under Solutions, you will see an option called Information Protection. Once you click on Information Protection, then you will see this option, right? So this is the option where you can activate those default labels and policies. Let's go ahead and activate these. So you get a message that your labels and the policies are created. And now you can see that you don't see that message anymore. And now if you want to customize and review the default policies, you can just click on this and it will take you to a different web page, which you can leverage, learn how you can customize and review the default policies. And if you want to review the auto labeling or the onboard devices, you have an option here. So now you can see that we have the default labels and schema, default labels and policies available here. And if you further drill down, then you can go to the labels and you can see which all default labels which are available now. And similarly, if you want to see the labels policies, then this is the global sensitive label policy, and these are the auto labeling policies. Now, once you have the default policies activated, the solution still won't be able to process the content in Office Online files that have encrypted sensitive labels and the content which is stored in OneDrive and SharePoint. In order to protect the content which is on Office Online files and OneDrive and SharePoint, you need to turn this feature on. This concludes our module on default label and policies for Microsoft Information Protection, in which we discuss about what are the different options available when we enable default label and policies. Along with that, we have seen how we can enable default label and policies for Microsoft Information Protection in a new environment.